Today, I want to show you how to launch your own cryptocurrency exchange with zero coding, all right? Because, let's just face it, cryptocurrency exchanges are hot right now. It seems like every time I look around, a new one is popping up. And some people might say, oh, that means there's just too much competition as the market's oversaturated. But actually, it's the exact opposite. It's a good thing because that means there's a huge carrot being dangled in front of them. And that's why all these exchanges are popping up. So today, I'm going to show you how to create one. And it's only going to take a few minutes. So, you can do this to, launch your own cryptocurrency and sell it with an exchange, or just operate your own exchange and sit back and collect fees. So before we get into that, if you're new around here, hey, I'm Gregory, and on this channel, I turn you into a blockchain master. So if that's something that you're interested in, then smash the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to learn how to become a blockchain master step by step, then I can show you how to do that over at dappuniversity.com/bootcamp. So here's a quick demo of the cryptocurrency exchange that I'm going to show you how to set up. All right. So this supports real world cryptocurrencies out of the box. You can see the different pairs here. And I can go ahead and create an order in the order book just like this. Okay. So I'm going to say a limit order and I'm going to buy the 0x cryptocurrency. We'll just buy, we'll say 1 for 0.01 Ether. Click buy. And this will pop up MetaMask. I'll click confirm. And one more. And there we go. I've just created an order in the order book. So how does this exchange work? Well, if you look at this little logo down here, this says it's powered by 0x. So it uses 0x launch kit, which is a way that you can start launching your own cryptocurrency exchange, just a matter of minutes. That's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do in this video. So if you're not familiar, 0x is a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange protocol. So it's different from other cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase or Binance, for example, because the exchange part of this app runs on the blockchain itself. So whenever you trade tokens inside this exchange, it's actually powered by smart contracts, and that's how the tokens are traded. So this is called non-custodial, which basically means that you control your money the entire time. The exchange doesn't. And that's what's really great about this project. So the 0x protocol runs on top of Ethereum, and that means that virtually any Ethereum-based asset can be supported by this exchange. It's pretty amazing. And there's so many real-world Ethereum tokens right now, and even more popping up, it seems like by the day, because DeFi is exploding like crazy. And so like I said, there are lots of Ethereum-based tokens supported out of the box here. But you can definitely add any cryptocurrency you want to this list. Well, let's say you even create your own cryptocurrency and you want to start your own exchange to sell it. Well, you can do that with 0x Launch Kit. So now let's go ahead and set this up. The first thing that you need to do is install the MetaMask extension for Google Chrome. So I guess that also means that you need to have Google Chrome installed, but it's pretty easy. Just go to the Google Chrome web store, search for MetaMask, and add this extension to your browser right here. So why do you need this? Well, MetaMask is an Ethereum wallet that allows you to use dApps or blockchain-based applications in your browser. And you need this wallet with some cryptocurrency in order to use it, and also to use this exchange that I'm going to show you how to set up. Because again, this is a blockchain-based exchange. It's non-custodial. It's powered by smart contracts, and you need MetaMask installed in order to be able to use it. Next, you need some Ethereum cryptocurrency in your wallet. So I'm going to show you how to set this up on a test network today, okay? Because I definitely want to avoid any legal issues. As always, seek legal counsel before you run anything like this on the mainnet, right? I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm going to show you how to do it on a test network. So go ahead and select the Kovan test network in MetaMask right here, and then go ahead and copy your address here, because I'm going to show you how to get some fake cryptocurrency for this Kovan test network, all right? So head on over to faucet.kovan.network and then click login with GitHub. Of course, you'll need a GitHub account to do this, but go ahead and paste in your Ethereum address there, click send me KETH, and you'll have some test cryptocurrency. Next, head on over to the GitHub repository for the 0x project launch kit, okay? So this is github.com/0x project/0x-launch-kit, okay? So this is where all the code for the cryptocurrency exchange lives, all right? I'm gonna show you how to set this up. Now, this doesn't require any coding to set it up, all right? It requires some code to customize it, but we do need to run some commands from our terminal in order to set this thing up on our computer, okay? So if you're not a developer, don't worry. You can probably still follow this tutorial and set this up. And you can just learn enough to accomplish this one task. You don't need some crazy technical understanding in order to do this. You can basically do exactly what I'm doing. Or maybe you are a developer and you're not super comfortable with the terminal yet. Just follow me step by step and we'll get this working. So now let's go ahead and set up the prerequisites for running this exchange. There are a few different things you need to install on your computer before you do this. So the first one is Node.js. Like you can see if you have Node already installed by opening the terminal application on your computer and just typing node-v. All right, so I do, but if you don't, you can just click on this link and download Node and set it up. Next is Yarn, which is really similar to Node. So if you don't have that installed, you can just click this link and it'll take you to the Yarn installer as well. It's pretty easy. Next is Docker. You need this installed because the Exchange itself runs inside of a Docker container. And don't worry if you don't understand everything about Docker. That's okay. You don't need a deep understanding of Docker in order to follow this video. Just know that that's what it uses to run the app itself, okay? And finally is npx, all right, which is pretty easy to install as well. Just npm install -g npx once you have npm installed on your computer, okay? Because npm comes with Node.js, all right? Once you've done all that, it's time to go ahead and put all this code on your computer so that you can start the Exchange. Go ahead and copy this URL here from your URL bar and go to your terminal, type in git clone, then paste in the URL here. All right. Now, go ahead and enter into that newly created directory like this, say cd 0x launch kit. All right. And we're ready to rock and roll. So go ahead and copy this command here from the repo. Just click copy and then paste. And there we go. So now you should see some prompts. I'm going to select ERC20. And then this is really important. I'm going to select the Kovan test network because I don't want this to run on mainnet right now. All right. If you want to set it up on mainnet later, you can walk through this with a different setup. But for now, I'm going to do test network only. Again, always consult your legal counsel before running a cryptocurrency exchange in the mainnet. So Kovan, and then I'm going to paste in an Infura URL here. So what is Infura? Well, it is an Ethereum node as a service. So what does that even mean? Well, in order to connect your app to the blockchain, you have to talk to an Ethereum node because that's how a blockchain works. It's a peer-to-peer network of nodes. So if you want to use the blockchain, you need access to an Ethereum node, and that's what Infura does. It gives you an Ethereum node that you can just get a URL to. So go ahead and sign up for Infura if you haven't done that already. Go ahead and create an app, and you should get a URL that you can paste inside of here. So I've gone ahead and pasted my URL in here. Again, you should use the Kovan version. So kovan.infura.io/v3. Then you'll see your API key there. All right, click enter. So next 0x requires a relayer in order to run. And I'm just going to use a default relayer here, but I'll just paste in exactly what they have. All right, click that. And then the next is the backend WebSocket. Okay, so this is a little tricky if you're running this in Google Chrome. Chrome might block your WebSocket connection. So what I'm doing here is actually specifying my local IP address. This is not my public IP address, just my local IP address. And that helps me get around that problem. So you can find your local IP address like this. Just do ipconfig space get IFADDR and then space, then EN0. You can just copy this command from my screen here, click enter, and that will show you what your local IP address is, okay? So I'm going to do that like this, basically just this ws:// put my IP address in, :3000, and then that's going to be my WebSocket connection, okay? So now I'm going to add in the fee recipient. So I'll use my MetaMask account as the fee account. So I'll just go copy this right here, and then I'll go to here, paste it in, and then I'll just clear the fees for now. We'll go with the dark theme. And then we'll just use the default configuration for the front-end server. All right, and once you enter all that configuration in, this will set up. It'll probably take a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause here and come back when it's finished. All right, so it's finished. And you'll know that yours is done whenever you see the front-end setup completed. Sorry, it's kind of gotten buried in my terminal here. But whenever it's finished, go ahead and navigate to localhost 3001. That's the port that the app runs on, okay, the front-end app. So here we go. Boom. A brand new cryptocurrency exchange. All right, so let's go ahead and try this thing out. Make sure it's set up properly. Again, go to your MetaMask wallet. Make sure you have some test ether in there. And, select the Kovan test network. And we're going to try to create an order, okay? So I'm going to just use a default token pair here. This is 0x to WETH. All right, so let me explain what that means. Basically, 0x is an ERC20 token. It's a cryptocurrency that lives on the Ethereum blockchain. It's powered by smart contracts. It's actually the token that's associated with the 0x project. All right. So the first time you create an order, it'll walk you through several steps to make sure that works. But let's just go to my wallet really quickly and get a better understanding of how this works. Here you can see all the tokens that are in my wallet. Right now, I just have this, ETH in here. So how trading works with 0x is it always trades ERC20 tokens to other ERC20 tokens. So what we're going to do is take the ETH that's in my wallet, at least some of it, and convert it to WETH. All right. So what is that? Well, WETH is wrapped Ether. So it basically takes Ethereum, Ether, the native cryptocurrency of the Ethereum blockchain, and it turns it into an ERC20 token. All right. So you can convert it to WETH just like this. Let's just do maybe like, I don't know, some amount, like about 10 ETH. Click update balance, and then you'll see a MetaMask confirmation pop up. Click confirm, and boom, there we go. We just converted it to WETH. So I'll refresh the page here, and I should see my balance update. All right, boom, there we go. So I have converted some of this to WETH, and I'll also go ahead and unlock it. So I'll click this right here. See a MetaMask confirmation pop up as well. Click confirm. And boom, my WETH is also unlocked. So I am ready to trade, which basically means I can purchase any of these tokens with ETH now because I've converted my ETH to WETH and I've also unlocked it. All right. So the first time you do this, it'll automatically go through those steps whenever you create a limit order. But I just wanted to show you how that worked behind the scenes. Okay. And I'll show you how to basically create an order right now. So we can see that one has already popped up in the order book here. It's pretty cool. So let's click sell. All right, or actually buy. We'll do a limit order. And I'm going to say let's just do easy math here and say 10x, and we'll do 0.01 WETH. All right, I'm not exactly sure what price that goes out to right now. I'm just going to use that for demo purposes. Okay. So click buy 0x, and it'll ask you to confirm the signature. So what does this mean? Well, 0x uses an off-chain order book, all right? So basically that means you sign an order and then it stores it on a server, basically. And you might say, oh, that's not decentralized, but that's actually okay because it's signing your intent to trade, which is decentralized, and it's part of what makes this non-custodial. Okay, so you'll see your server process is actually running back here, and that's where this order is going to get stored whenever you sign it. So click sign. And then boom, there we go. All right, the order's been placed and you can see it here in the order book. That's how easy it is to set up your own cryptocurrency exchange with basically no coding. All right, this is pretty incredible. So, maybe you want to take this thing to the next step. Maybe you want to customize this, add your own tokens, put it on the main net and start using this thing for real. Then I can show you all the skills you need in order to do that, right? So maybe you're not a developer yet and you want to learn the types of skills that you would need to do that. Then that's exactly what this channel's for. I can show you how to become a blockchain developer step by step. And honestly, you could just learn enough to accomplish this one task, and maybe that would whet your appetite to do a whole lot more, because there's so many exciting things you can do with blockchain technology like this. I mean, you can just launch a cryptocurrency exchange without anybody's permission with really just hardly any coding at all. So if you want to learn more about blockchain, then there's a few ways to get started. You can go to my YouTube homepage where you can see, lots of free courses there. They're like Udemy courses, but they're just totally free. And if you like those tutorials and you want to take the next step, or maybe you want to take a massive shortcut entirely, then I can show you how to become a blockchain developer step by step from start to finish inside the Blockchain Bootcamp. And inside of there, I actually show you how to build a real-world cryptocurrency exchange from scratch with smart contracts, and you can customize it to do whatever you want to sell your own real-world cryptocurrency. Head on over to dappuniversity.com/bootcamp to get started today. All right, and last but not least, if you like this video, then smash the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. And that's pretty much all I got. So until next time, thanks for watching Dapp University.